Alright guys, RoKage here and welcome back to another video about My Hero Academia Strongest Hero. So, tomorrow the game will be officially live, at least for the Europe, okay? It is confirmed for the Europe. I'm not sure about the rest of the countries, but I'll call this a global reroll guide. So, on who and how you should reroll on this game. I will show you the fastest way to do it, and you're gonna need to use the BlueStacks. Now, first of all, let me just tell you this. In my opinion, there is no need to reroll on this game, because it will be a waste of time. While you will be rerolling, a lot of people will keep on leveling up, and leveling up in this game, it is extremely important. This game is extremely free to play friendly, so in my opinion you're gonna pull, it has amazing pity system, and you're gonna pull eventually the characters you want, and you're gonna be able to destroy every single event and story mode, etc. Now, for the people who wanna reroll, let me first tell you how to reroll on iOS and Android, and then I will show you the fastest way how to reroll, and that's using the BlueStacks emulator. Okay, so first of all, how to reroll on iOS? Well, it is the most complicated way, or let me call it the longest way. So you're gonna download the game on iOS using the Apple Store, I guess. After that, you're gonna download the game, install the game. You're gonna play until a certain point, and then you're gonna reroll. All of that I will show you until which certain point you need to play when I'll showcase the emulator reroll guide, okay? So all of that will be connected, so keep on watching. iOS users will need to reinstall the game itself, okay? And that will take the longest time. I believe you'll need to reinstall it and then re-download to be able to reroll. Now, Android users, when you're gonna install the game from the Google Play, you will enter the game, play until a certain point that I will showcase it in a moment. When you're not satisfied with reroll, you're gonna go in Android settings, okay? You're gonna go right here for the Android users, okay? You're gonna go into your apps. You're gonna find My Hero Academia Strongest Hero. You're gonna click on this. Oh, my bad. So that's for the iOS. You will need to install it, reinstall it, etc. But for the Android users, you can go onto the storage. Let me just replay the music. You need to go into storage, apps. You find My Hero Academia Strongest Hero. You click on the clear data, and after that, you open up the game again, you play to the certain point, reroll. If you're not satisfied, again, go into settings, find the storage, My Hero Academia, clear the data, and all over again. Now, let me show you the fastest way to reroll using the BlueStacks emulator. And in here, I will showcase on which point you should play to reroll. That guide goes for the Android and iOS also. Okay, so first of all, what you're gonna do, you're gonna download the BlueStacks. Do not download the BlueStacks 5, it is still in beta. Download the BlueStacks 4. After when you're done with downloading the BlueStacks 4, you're gonna find in your search system, you're gonna find the BlueStacks multi-instance manager. Okay, and then you're gonna click on the new instance, you're gonna click on the fresh instance, and then you're gonna create the 64-bit BlueStacks. You use the 64-bit, okay? You will have the option, and then you can rename it like I did, Reroll MHA, okay, 1. When you're done with that, you open up that instance. First time it will take the longest to open the instance. You're gonna go onto, when the instance is opened, you're gonna go onto your Google Play, you're gonna find My Hero Academia, you're gonna download it the same as your phone, you're gonna open the app, and then you will need to wait until everything is downloaded, loaded, and ready to go. And this is the difference. When on the emulator, when you will download all the data, you will have that advantage where you'll be able to clone the instances. Okay, in that way you won't have to do it again, keep on downloading the data all over again. Okay, that is the that's why the emulator is better for the rerolling, because on your phones you need to go through all of that steps all over again, and it just takes too much time. So I wouldn't even bother to reroll on the phones. I would just reroll on the emulator if needed. Now, let this load up, and then I'll tell you on which point you should stop and clone your instances. And then there'll be also guides for the iOS and Android, how you should log in. Okay, in all three cases, how you should log in, so you'll be able to reroll without any problem. Now let me just tell you on which unit you should reroll. So at the beginning you will have the beginner banner, and in that banner you should definitely reroll for the Tokoyami. The global will also get 10 free tickets where you'll be able to do a multi. So reroll for Tokoyami, he's a S character. Bakugo, he's decent. And Mono, you can also reroll for her, honestly, although in PvE she doesn't do a lot of damage. So primarily, if I would reroll, I would just reroll until I pull the Tokoyami. Tokoyami is an incredible S rank character. Okay, so let me skip this part. Let's go to the point how you should log in and everything else. Okay, when you will download all the data, okay, it will open up this screen, and then this will happen. Como game where you can log in with Facebook, with Google Play, Google account or whatever you have. Now, here is the most important thing for the emulator. Stop right here, because you're gonna clone that instance. In that way, you will save 15 minutes of your life. You won't have to re-download all the data again. Because on your phones, for example, you cannot stop here. You need to finish it, because you cannot copy the instances like you can do on the emulator itself. So now Android users and iOS users, you will click right here on the guest. Okay, I'll show you in a moment, but first the emulator users, the fastest way to reroll, you will need to copy this instance. So you're gonna go new instance, clone instance, and then you're gonna find the reroll MHA1, and you're gonna copy that instance. Okay, but first we need to stop this instance. Okay, so you're gonna go right here. You're gonna go right here, new instances, clone instance, and then reroll MHA1 that we created. And yeah, this will be created really fast. You're gonna open it up, and then from there on you're gonna start rerolling. Okay, and then you can always clone that base instance that we created. In that way we're gonna avoid the downloaded data, and we can go straight to the point. Now you're gonna see there won't be any downloading data except loading into this game. Usually it takes like around 10 to 15 minutes. So mobile users, iOS, and especially iOS, because you need to re-download the game. Android users, yeah, you will need to wait again through this downloading data stuff. Here on the emulator, you just skip that process with cloning the multi-instance, as you can see. Now, there is different ways how you can reroll. You can reroll on the same server, or you can move between the servers. I advise you that you reroll in this way. So log in as a guest, click on this, it will give you some random guest username, okay? And then you choose the most recent server. I'll choose 60. You can also move around through the servers with that same username until you pull what you want. But my advice is just to reroll on the same server, because we can do that. And then you pretty much enter the game. You're good to go. Okay, now it is pretty much the same principle on the Android, iOS, and emulator from here on. Okay, here is also really important part. It asks you, do you want to skip the tutorial? You're gonna click this down stuff, you're gonna click here, and you're gonna skip that long ass tutorial at the beginning, basic tutorial. I mean, it's not a long time, but you're gonna save 5 to 10 minutes easily. Okay, and now we are in the game. We're gonna just go fast through this. Okay, it will skip you right until here, and from there you're good to go, bro, because now you can move around freely. You can go straight to the summons. Global will also get the tickets itself. Now the name, just take some random ass name. Okay, just take it, trust me. Take the random name for now. Do not put your own name, because if you wanna actually reroll. Okay, and now we're right here where we wanna be, which is epic. Now it will say that you click on this quest, but when you go onto that quest, you can stop yourself. Okay, you can stop yourself right here, and then you can move around. Okay, so let me just stop myself. I don't know why it's lagging so much on the 64-bit. I apologize, but yeah, it will be fine now. So you can move around freely now. Okay, so you go right here. You go onto the recruit. Wait, why can't go onto my recruit? What? What is that? What is that? Okay, so 64-bit is lagging for me. Okay, probably because I have multiple instances open up. Okay, so you go here. Why you can't go onto recruit? Wait, what? You can go onto recruit? That's so bad. Okay, go onto your mail, take your gold coins and all other stuff that you're gonna get. And I believe now, if I go down, it should work. Oh, still not. Yeah, I believe you're gonna have to activate first that tower. Okay, that's the first time trying this, sorry. Yeah, you need to activate that tower, and I believe from now on you're gonna be able to summon and reroll. Okay, let me click on this. Let me click close. Fine. I don't care. Okay, can we now? Not yet. Holy, yeah, so you need to go through that freaking processes until you can actually... Yeah, until you can actually... So yeah, it forces you that you go through this until you can recruit. That's why I said, in my opinion, even with emulator, which is the fastest way, in my opinion, you should not reroll in this game. It would just take so much unnecessary time, okay? Yeah, honestly. Yeah, I was wrong. You need to clear like few stages, like 3 stages, and then it will open up the recruit, the summoning mode, where you will enter, okay? Then it will force you that you summon one single summon with this beginner ticket summons, you know. You're gonna use them, and you're gonna pull Kaminari, okay? Denki, pretty much always you're gonna pull him. There is not other chance what you're gonna pull. And then you're gonna hit home screen, you're gonna hit here, and after that you'll be able to move freely, and you'll be able to summon now and reroll. Okay, you will need to go here, you will collect this, and you'll go here. Again, you're gonna click here that you're gonna go against some stage, but then you're gonna go here and click recruit, and from there on you can reroll. As I said, in my opinion, rerolling is waste of time, because so when you enter the game, you'll need to clear 3 stages, so you can summon freely. It will take some time, especially if you're on iOS and Android, because you will need to download all the data again when you're gonna reroll. On emulator, it is much more easier, just because of cloning the instances, but still, it will take some time. So At the beginning, you're gonna have that beginner summon, then some featured summon. I don't know who's gonna be. If it's gonna be like Endeavor, oh my, then you reroll for them, and then maybe some support cards. But as I said, at the beginning, you're gonna reroll on this banner. You're gonna have like 3 tickets and some gold currency, okay? And from there on, you're just gonna go for it, okay? You're gonna go for the summon, As I said, if I would choose that I reroll, I would like to pull, this guy, the Tokoyami itself. Tokoyami is the best S rank character in that kind of banner, so I would definitely go for him. You can go for the Mono, honestly, pretty decent unit. Momo, and I don't know, I would just go between these two, you know. Also, you can go for Bakugo. He's pretty decent in my opinion. I know a lot of you don't love him, but he's incredible in SS form, I believe. So yeah, but definitely if I would reroll, I would go just for Tokoyami, bro. I would just go for him because he is incredible. Okay, so when you're done with the rerolling, again, you go into multi-instances, and from there, just again clone reroll MHA1, and from there on you're gonna just skip the download data. Again, you will need to do the stages, and then you'll be able to summon. As I said, in my opinion, rerolling is not worth it because you will waste plenty of time. In this game, it is really important to level as fast as possible, okay? So yeah, I believe if you reroll, you're gonna be in a disadvantage. Okay guys, love ya, leave a like, subscribe. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and it was helpful, and yeah, see you in the next one. Bye.